Education and sports both are the process of awakening people and enabling them to unlock and develop their power within. Nagpur, a cosmopolitan city in Maharashtra, was defined as the colonial center of India since the Britishers' time. It is in this city where the foundation of slum soccer was laid down in the year 2001 by Professor Vijay Barse, the founder of Slum Soccer India. The sole purpose of slum soccer was to foster and develop the children from the slum and homeless communities through football. And today, after 15 years of its inception, it has been successful in transforming many slum children's lives and diverting them towards a future full of hope and better opportunities. Taking a leap forward from his father and mentor, Dr. Abhijit Barse had been in the process to fuse the two aspects of sports and education towards the development and growth of the kids of the slums.
Since 2001, Slum Soccer has been using football as a tool to educate people, to empower them, to open their minds to learning. And we've been reaching out to many disadvantaged communities across the region. One of the problems that we usually face is that although these children are learning a lot, it is very difficult to convey the learnings. And we were struggling with this for quite some time. This stuck in my mind. I thought that football could be used to teach and increase the educational outcome of these children. It was one of those days when I came across a newspaper which said that children as old as class 8 were unable to do basic mathematical calculations. I realized that we could be using football as a tool to teach them maths in a fun way. I came back to my team. I shared what I thought. And the team was super excited about it. They came together, they planned, they executed a couple of iterations. What came out was what you see as Edukick today.
June 2014, the Slum Soccer team was enthusiastic for the games which they had designed based on football to teach elementary mathematics, basic English communication, and financial literacy. The team felt that this module should be implemented in municipal schools all over India because of its lower education standards. It was important to execute this module successfully as a case study. Kamti, a Muslim-dominated area 20 kilometers away from the main city of Nagpur. The Edukick module was launched here in the month of December 2015 at Muhammad Khurshid Haq Urdu Girls Primary School. And mystically, Kamti turned out to be the hometown of Sajid Jamal, one of the leading volunteers of Edukick from Slum Soccer.
मैं कामटी में रहता हूँ जहाँ 90% लोग मुस्लिम हैं। कामटी एक ऐसी जगह है जो कि फ़ुटबॉल के लिए जानी जाती है। वहीं कामटी इसलिए भी जाना जाता है जहाँ कम उम्र में ही लड़कियों की शादी कर दी जाती है। मैं एक इलेक्ट्रिकल इंजीनियर हूँ, मैं भी एक अच्छा फुटबॉलर हूँ, लेकिन कभी भी कामटी में किसी ने ये नहीं सोचा कि क्या हमारी लड़कियों को भी खेलने का मौका देना चाहिए या उन्हें भी पढ़ने का मौका देना चाहिए, तभी मुझे स्लम सॉकर की एडुकिक के प्रोजेक्ट के बारे में पता चला कि किस तरह वो फुटबॉल को यूज़ करके लोगों को मैथ सिखा रहा है, ताकि बचपन के ही दिनों से लड़कियों में मैथ्स में इंटरेस्ट आए और वो आगे चल के अपने स्कूल का, अपने देश का, सबका नाम रोशन करे और दुनिया को ये दिखा सके कि वो भी किसी से कम नहीं।
The Edukick module was started in this school with 40 girls of the age group of 10 to 12 years from standard 4. The school is surrounded mostly by the people from a relatively lower income group. Besides many other challenges, the most immediate one was the unhygienic state of the ground. The ground was just an open field with garbage, giving an easy access to cows, buffaloes, and street dogs. It was only after watching these schoolgirls on the field, sweating and making efforts to learn and adapt the new module, people staying nearby realized their roles and became pioneers in supporting the slum soccer volunteers to keep the ground clean. In this part of India, football was just meant to be played by boys only. Now is just a beginning towards the historic movement where these girls would get a chance to educate themselves and play at the same time.
When the idea came into the mind to collaborate football with the education, especially with the mathematics, it sounded very nice, but I know it was not going to be an easy journey for me. I just choose some particular topics of mathematics in class 4 or 5 syllabus, like board mass, then number system, then even odd, then tables and angles. I first went through all the games on and off field based on life skills learning, like what we usually do in the field. And then it helped me to design games based on mathematics. The kids always want to play football. They never want to learn something else from the football. So we just want to let them play football, and then after the completion of the game, they should realize like they have learned something. So it was a bit hard to collaborate mathematics with football.
The school starts around 8 a.m. and as these girls settle themselves for the day ahead, Sajid Jamal, the leading volunteer from Slum Soccer, is welcomed into the class with loud greetings. As he tries his best to set the mood for the day ahead, he is also aware of the fact that these girls are dying to run into the field and expand their learning out of these classroom walls. He is explaining to them how to read the positive and negative numbers. Developing interactive methods as well as a friendly and comfortable classroom environment has developed their interest in attending these classes regularly. It is also helping them towards building their confidence and their understanding in mathematics.
When we went to this school, to the municipal school nearby our center, the very first question the teacher asked me was, how could you say that the procedure that you are doing is a bit easy and interesting than our procedure? How could you say like the kids will learn more on the ground? So the challenge was to convince them, make them realize like what we were doing at that time was really interesting and really innovative. What we were doing was like we were visualizing the numbers to the kids. So I asked the teacher to come onto the ground. After some days, they realized like, yeah, their kids were learning, because not only they were physically fit, they were also mentally boosted.
The time has come for what these girls have been waiting for. The ground has already been set for them to explore. They all fly like free birds towards the football, unleashing their own potential and overcoming their limitations. Now, they are ready for the warm-up before getting into the actual games based on the basics of mathematics.
शुरू में हमें भी लगता था कि फुटबॉल विद प्लेइंग और एजुकेशन कैसे होगा. आई थिंक मुझे लगा नहीं हो सकता, लेकिन बच्चे फिर ज़्यादा मज़ा लेने लगे और ये लगा हमें रियलाइज़ हुआ कि कमरे में सिर्फ 4 दीवारी में ही नहीं एजुकेशन, बल्कि ग्राउंड पे भी एजुकेशन हो सकती है. और फिर धीरे 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 इनकी क्लासेस होते गई, बच्चे इंजॉय करते गए। वो बच्चे जिन्हें मैथ्स और इंग्लिश में प्रॉब्लम्स आता था, इंटरेस्ट नहीं, माइनर कुछ भी नहीं, लेकिन ये बच्चों को भी इंटरेस्ट ज़्यादा आने लगा। ये इनको ऐसा लगने लगा, इनको नंबर्स याद होने लगे। अभी आप देखे होंगे क्लास में इवन ऑड बच्चे इंग्लिश के भी वर्ड्स बहुत इजीली बोलने लगे हैं।
For this activity, the girls are asked by the instructor to stand in a straight line. Even and odd numbers are placed on both sides of the group. The instructor moves along as he calls the nature of the numbers. The girls have to pay attention to the instructions and respond accordingly. If the instructor calls for an even number, then the kids need to move towards the even number. And if it's odd, then they need to move towards the odd number to check their presence of mind. Sometimes the instructor moves in the wrong direction. This game helps them to visualize and understand odd and even numbers.
हमको तो बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है, बोला उसका कॉन्फिडेंस बढ़ रहा है। पहले बहुत खामोश रहती थी, लेकिन अब उसको स्कूल जाने के लिए उठती ही नहीं थी, सोचती थी, मगर अब वो खेल शुरू होने की वजह से उसको बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है, बहुत जल्दी फिक्र से उठ जाती है। हमको लगा थोड़ा कि लड़कियां कैसे फुटबॉल खेलेंगी, मतलब अभी तक तो कभी मतलब खेले नहीं ऐसा लड़की ने फुटबॉल। सबसे पहले हाथ तो मतलब पेरेंट्स का ही होना चाहिए इसमें, ना कि बाहर वाले का, कि घर वाले पहले सपोर्ट करना चाहिए अपने बच्चियों को, बच्चों को। लेकिन आजकल खेल कूद में लड़कियां बहुत आगे हो गई, तो माँ बाप का सपोर्ट हद से ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है, घर से होना बहुत ज़रूरी है।
This game focuses on the ability to understand numbers. 5 cones are placed in such a way that 4 are in the corners and 1 is in the center. The mirror image of the same is created by placing the cones against this setting. Every cone is represented by any number which could be even, odd, positive integer or negative integer. As one girl moves from one number to another, the other girl has to follow her mirror image, shouting her respective number on the cone. Not only do they have to identify the numbers, but they also need to monitor the movement of their partner, which helps them to be more active in the moment.
एक दिन आई बच्ची बहुत खुश थी। मैंने पूछा क्यों खुश है इतना? कहने लगी हमारे स्कूल में कुछ बाहर से लोग आए हमें फ़ुटबॉल सिखाने के लिए। तो मैंने कहा फ़ुटबॉल सिखाने इसमें इतना अहम क्या है जो तू इतना खुश हो रही है? तो कहने लगी कि सिर्फ फुटबॉल नहीं सिखा रहे हैं, साथ में हमको इंग्लिश में सिखा रहे हैं और प्लस में मैथ्स से भी सिखा रहे हैं। तो मुझको बड़ा अजीब लगा कि खेलते खेलते किस तरह सिखा रहे हैं। फिर मैं अगले दिन खुद बच्ची के साथ गया, जाकर देखा तो उसके जो टीचर्स थे उनका मेथड मुझको बड़ा ही इंटरेस्टिंग लगा। अभी तक हम सुनते आए थे कि लर्निंग विथ प्लेइंग मेथड, कि खेल के साथ तो सीखना, लेकिन ऐसा पहली बार मेरा एक्सपीरियंस रहा। मैंने देखा कि खेलते खेलते किस तरह सिखाया जाता है, मुझको बहुत ही खुशी हुई। और फिर इसके साथ उसकी यहाँ तो मैथ्स सिखाया जा रहा है फुटबॉल खेलने के साथ, लेकिन चूँकि मैथ्स इंग्लिश में सिखाया जा रहा है, इससे उसकी इंग्लिश भी इम्प्रूव हुई। साथ में फ़ुटबॉल की वजह से जो उसके अंदर डिसिप्लिन आ रहा है, उससे मुझको बहुत ही ज़्यादा खुशी हुई। और मैं सोचता हूँ कि ऐसे ही हर स्कूलों में होना चाहिए, ख़ास तौर से हमारे नगर परिषद के स्कूलों में।
This game is more about learning the square of an integer number. All integer numbers are placed on one side and their respective squares on the other side. The girl who is on the integer side has to dribble and pass the ball to the other side as she recalls its square. Regular playing of this game helps them to develop their basic football skills of dribbling and passing of the ball, as well as remembering the squares of numbers.
स्कूल यहाँ चालू हुआ है जब से देख रहे हैं यहाँ पे, मगर अभी तक ये सब नहीं देखे थे। फुटबॉल देखते देखते भाई यहाँ काम भी होता है मेरा, देखते भी रहते हो, बहुत अच्छा लगता है।
क्लास में मेरी जो प्रेजेंटी है वो फुल होने लगी, मतलब वो बच्चे जो स्कूल नहीं आते, डरने लगे थे, वो अब स्कूल आने लगे, सिर्फ इस वजह से कि हमको ग्राउंड में जाना है, हमको खेलना है, फुटबॉल के ज़रिए हमको सीखना है।
Cones representing numbers are placed in a zigzag format. The girl is supposed to dribble the ball through this zigzag path without touching the cones. As they reach a particular cone while dribbling, they have to identify the nature of the number and reveal it by shouting. Regular playing of this game helps them to have a control over the football as they dribble it through the zigzag path. It also helps them to understand various types of numbers used in mathematics.
हमारे कामटी शहर में ज़्यादातर इनकी 2-2, 3-3 पीढ़ियाँ जो सिर्फ जेंट्स खेले, लेडीज़ नहीं खेली। तब उनको लगता है कि हम जैसे डॉक्टर का लड़का डॉक्टर बन रहा है, इंजीनियर का लड़का इंजीनियर बनने की कोशिश करते हैं। ये फुटबॉल प्लेयर ये सोचेंगे हमारी लड़कियाँ भी जो है डॉक्टर तो बन सकती है, इंजीनियर बन सकती, फुटबॉल प्लेयर क्यों नहीं बन सकती।
आज हम देख रहे हैं कि ये हिजाब पहनकर जब ये निकल रहे हैं, खेल रहे हैं, तो इससे हमारे ये समाज को पैगाम जा रहा है, ये मैसेज जा रहा है कि ये हिजाब में रहते हुए भी, हम हमारे धर्म में रहते हुए भी हम हमारे नेशन के साथ चलेंगे और इसकी जो तरक्की है, इसका जो डेवलपमेंट है, इसमें बराबर शेयर करेंगे और इसमें हम पार्टिसिपेट करेंगे।
मैं बिहार के मुंगेर जिले से आया हूँ, जहाँ आज भी लोग पेन से ज़्यादा हाथ में गन लेकर घूमते हैं, जहाँ आज भी लिटरेसी रेट काफ़ी कम है। उस जगह से एजुकेशन कंप्लीट करने के बाद जब मैं नागपुर आया, नागपुर में इंजीनियरिंग कंप्लीट की, तो एंड देन आफ्टर दैट मैंने स्लम सॉकर ज्वाइन किया। फिर उसके बाद इस मॉड्यूल को क्रिएट किया और आज जब इस मॉड्यूल के थ्रू मैं बच्चों को देखता हूँ कि एजुकेशन ले रहे हैं, उनकी लिटरेसी रेट बढ़ रही है और ना सिर्फ वो एजुकेशन ले पा रहे हैं बल्कि वो फिजिकली भी फिट हो रहे हैं, उनमें एक उनकी साइकोलॉजी चेंज हो रही है, वो ज़्यादा कॉन्फिडेंट फील करने लगे हैं। तो आज ये सारी चीज़ को देखकर मुझे ऐसा फील होता है कि मेरे एजुकेशन का मकसद आज पूरा हुआ है एंड नथिंग कैन बी बेटर देन दैट।
Ultimately, Edukick has turned out to be that spark which has ignited the passion of children not just to learn but to have fun at the same time.